So allow me, before I start my pitch, 2 minutes. I'll be taking 2 more minutes of your time today. First, let me express my sincere, deep gratitude to all these 14 wonderful cohorts that we're having this week here today. They're out there, they're out here, and each of their stories are so inspiring. And so please thank them. I thank them, salute them for their wonderful efforts. Thank you very much. I also can't start without thanking the whole team of the GSBI. A day like this doesn't come easily. They put so much hard work in it. They were supported. We feel empowered by the GSBI. And so they're doing a really wonderful job. And so I know I need to be fundraising for myself, but really, I'd like other entrepreneurs to have a similar opportunity as I had here today. Thank you so much. And of course, each one of you that came, traveled all the way, very long distances, to spend this morning with us. It helps us, it empowers us, it strengthens us, because we want other people to listen to us. And I know each of you is here because you all want to contribute to a better world, better life for either smallholder farmers or other people. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to us. And thank you to listening to my small, modest story that we're having the next 6 minutes. So here we are. I'll take you to Mali in West Africa. And in Mali, yields of farmers with whom we are working, when I started working there, that's almost 15, 20 years ago, yields were like 500 kgs, 50-60% of the farmers would be food insecure over periods of 3 to 6 months. So that's a significant problem. Also, you'll find that the landscapes in these areas are degraded land where there's no longer agriculture possible. So that's why I felt like, I want to build incomes for these farmers and also create sustainable landscapes. And so it doesn't tell all the story. Next to me, that's my wife. She's Malian, with a personal story. She's Malian, and her family, my family, are smallholder farmers having 2 hectares of rice, 2 hectares of sorghum in the Dogon country. So my wife and I, we are in this journey together, and we jointly decided to put our savings in the company which I call Mali Biocarburant. So how are we working? We're working with more than 5,000 smallholder farmers. This is only one of them. And we organize them in cooperatives, 11 cooperatives in 3 different regions, and we help them plant trees, and we buy oil seeds from them. These oil seeds, we extract them in our factory, we extract the oil, and then this is our factory, and then we produce soap. And so, to be short, we do from seed to soap. And we have contracts with companies, and the demand for soap, for vegetable oils, is quite important. In Mali now, all the soap is made from imported vegetable oils, and we produce locally vegetable oil, which is competitive vis-à-vis imported oil. So my founders, that's myself and my good friend Art. Art is a doctor in agroforestry. He's the one that designed the whole farming agronomic agroforestry system. And here is our staff, Jeroen Heikel, who is my engineer, and Aukje, who's the operating director in Mali. And of course here, we're working with a big team of Africans. We put a lot of effort in training our staff and making sure that they have the competence to run all our operations. So just to go briefly through what are we doing. So with these farmers, we set up seed beds. Here they're putting the jatropha seeds in the seed beds. We're growing seedlings, and then these seedlings, we give them to farmers, and these farmers transplant them in their landscape. And as a result, we now have very healthy food crops as well as jatropha. So the effect of Jotropha is it reduces soil erosion, it improves soil fertility, it improves water infiltration, and that's how we build sustainable landscapes. Also, we buy these seeds from farmers, and as such, we started growing. We started in 2007 with 300,000 trees. In 2009, 1 million. 12, we were at 3 million trees, and we started with our first factory. And by next year, we will have planted 6 million trees. Think about it. That's a lot. That's a big area. That's like 6,000 hectares. Now, how does this translate into finance? So our extraction unit in Mali, that will be shipping next month to Mali, will generate about an EBITDA of 450,000 euros. That leads us to an income of a turnover of about 3 million. As you can see, we have a jump from 2014 to 2015. It is because our current operations only can use one feedstock into one product, while the advantage of this new extraction unit is that we can now start sourcing multiple feedstock into multiple products. So next year we will be at 6 million trees. In 2017, we will be at 9 million trees, and we'll set up a new extraction unit in Burkina Faso, where we have started planting trees as well. And as such, remember, we were at 450 today, in 2020. With this additional capacity in Burkina Faso, we will increase our turnover and go from 450 to an EBITDA of about 680,000 euros per year. So how are we financing this? Today, we're in a situation where we have our extraction unit that will be transported to Mali. By the end of this year, give me a call and ask me, Hugo, is this extraction unit up and running in Mali? And we will have the proof of concept for 3 days. Then we'll add a biodigester to this unit. This is about how to use the effluent. So you just seen the example of Biobolsa. We'll have a big biodigester that processes the press cake into biogas, into electricity, and we'll also have liquid fertilizer that we'll be selling to farmers. Then from the second quarter onwards, we'll be in full operation of this new extraction unit. Then we'll be scaling up to Burkina and be full operational in Burkina by 2016. We have 115K in our bank account today to ship and make the operations possible in Mali. And we also have secured funding of 450,000K. This is in euros, so I think in dollars that would be slightly more, available to expand in Burkina Faso. We're looking for an investment of 50K in Mali, especially for the biogas biodigester, and we're looking for another 450,000 to expand and replicate our operations to Burkina Faso. Also, we're looking, of course, for the working capital needs. That is the OPEX to buy the oilseeds from the farmers. About 42% of our turnover goes in directly into the pockets of farmers. Farmers who are, by the way, also shareholders, 20% of our company. So they're not only benefiting from direct sales, they're also benefiting through improved food crops as well as improved dividends. So here, this is where we are now. We are building sustainable landscapes for farmers. We're creating additional income and revenues for farmers. And so we're having a lot of happy farmers. Thank you very much.